Smokey, Smokey, come here. Come here. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hoping my dog will be joining us here in a second. Smokey. Wow, you guys are so punctual. Everyone's so punctual now. It's really great. I'm actually going to go ahead and share my screen. Oh, let's go ahead and save that for now. Great. Well, we're going to give a few more minutes for everyone to join us here today. And I want to get, let's see if Delaney is there. Delaney. All right. I want to say hi to Annika, Ariel, Ashley, Austin, Bailey, Brianne, skip down, Kaylee, Katrina, Karen, Carrie, Michael, Mimi, Pamela, Patrick, Tim, Tess, Swati, TJ, Walter, and Wendy. Thank you. And everyone that I didn't mention, thank you for also being here. I'm JD. I'm the CEO and co-founder of ThankView. And I'm just wondering if I've got it. I'm gonna go grab my dog. I'll be right back. Come here. All right. Just joined by, I think my pooch, Smokey will be joining us here today. He doesn't want to say hello. There he is. Hello, wave to the crowd. Hello, I'm Smokey. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Great turnout for today. Really excited to present to you everyone on the topic of getting your gift officers to use ThankView to steward their portfolio. And to the question that came in, will this be recorded? Yes, this will be recorded and shared after we're done. So I'll pass this around to everyone that signed up, and feel free to then pass it around to whomever else you'd like. So give it just one more minute. Give about 1:05 for people to get going. And while we're waiting, I guess in the chat, where's everyone calling in from today? Where are you watching from? We are quarantined right here in New York City. I know it sounds really scary, but we've been quarantined, so you know it's just boring. So we're staying safe. We got Boston, Victoria, BC. We got Albany, New Orleans, Malcolm, Illinois, Moraga, California. Oh, Moraga. Boston, yeah, there we go. Calgary, Laramie. Oh man, we got people from all over the place. It's great. Gilbert, Arizona. I've been to Gilbert. College Park, Chicagoland. Oh, I like it. Well, great. Well, Greensboro, fantastic. So thank you again for everyone as you join in here. So just a few things for today. I'm going to be presenting, kind of talking through the kind of topic that we're going today. This is very prescriptive. We aren't going to be looking at slides. It's not going to be high-end thinking. We're going to be jumping into the platform and building a campaign showing you exactly how a gift officer would use the platform. If you are a ThankView customer already or a partner, if you want to pop open your ThankView account and kind of walk through with me so we can kind of do it step by step, fantastic. And if you're not, there will be some contact information afterwards if you are interested in getting going. We have really fast turnaround times. We're very understanding of people's situations. So if you did want to use this for whether it's this gift officer outreach or updates from leadership, our team can get you up and running in under a week. So we can really work with you to work hard there. All right, it is officially 1:05, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Boop, boop. All right, excellent. Well, I said that there aren't gonna be slides. The slides are really just to set it up and then put it to bed. But thank you everyone for joining us here today. Again, sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm JD. I'm the CEO and co-founder of ThankView. We're really excited to present on this topic of how gift officers can use video to steward their portfolio. Obviously, with us all being stuck inside, we aren't able to have those face-to-face visits, but still having a human touch and that human connection through video, then maybe set you up for perhaps another Google Hangout or a Zoom room is something that's great as well. Still kind of creating that connection with your portfolio really matters. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Again, a few things before we get going. If you have any questions, there is a question and answer section on the platform. So you can go in there, drop in your questions. I'm going to check one more time just to see. My teammate Delaney, is she joining? Oh, did I see you, Delaney? No, I did not. Oh, and Matt Schmiedel. Hey, Matt Schmiedel, how are you? Matt and I went to high school together. Small world. So yeah, as we get going, you can drop your questions into the question and answer. I will get to when we get to the end, we will go over all those questions. Smoke is very excited about that. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I like to start off our webinars kind of by sharing our mission statement. ThankView exists to build lasting relationships, especially through video, on behalf of those who make the world a better place. It's a very specific goal that we have. We work with universities, nonprofits, hospitals, independent schools. Everyone that's on the call here today or on the webinar, you guys are all helping to, helping move towards a noble cause, whether it's funding education or different areas of need at your school, whether you are at a hospital and obviously you're helping very directly, or you're a nonprofit and you have the goals that you have. I just want to take the time to say thank you for what you do and allowing us to be part of it. So today, really simple. We're going to do introductions. We're going to go over the basics of ThankView, so kind of talking about a few ways it can work. I'm also going to be giving my recommendations. I'm going to show you what you can do. Shh, come on, buddy. I'm going to show you what you can do, but I'm going to also tell you what I suggest you do. Oh, we got the mailman coming. Smokey doesn't like the mailman. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a campaign together. I'm going to show you exactly how you would do it. Everything I show you today, you can go right into your platform and do it, in real time or in the next minute. Then we're going to go through how you can request videos. Perhaps that's something you'll also want to be trying out, whether it's in tandem with this gift officer strategy or just in general. We're also going to talk about how you can edit videos simply in our platform, show you some ways to do that. And then we're going to go to questions and answers. So let's waste no more time and let's just jump straight into it. All right. So the screen you're seeing here is the home screen when you first log into ThankView. You're going to see a lot of information here. You're going to be able to go ahead and create a new campaign, check out the health of your account, see what's new about the product, and if you're looking for ideas, you can see those there. And if you just want to see some success stories of some of our current partners, you can do that there. So there are two ways that you can use ThankView. There's one as a logged in user to have your own login and be able to use the platform as I'm going to do today. For the purpose of this gift officer discussion, that's what I recommend you do. I recommend each one of your gift officers have a login, and they're going to kind of be able to walk through the platform as we're doing. The other way you can use the platform is by requesting videos. So as the user, you can send out up to 10,000 requests at a time to whomever you'd like, whether it's students, faculty, alumni, whoever it might be. And then they get that request, they send the video back, and then it arrives back in your video library, which we'll be going over as well. All right, Smokey, where are you going to be sitting here, buddy? He's a real chair hog. And speaking of users, one thing that's just good to point out is ThankView has really easy team management and permission leveling. So if you are the admin, you want to have access to the entire platform, very easy. But maybe you feel less comfortable with your entire team having all the access of adding people, sending videos, looking at metrics. Maybe you only want some people to be recorders and maybe some people to be senders. You can kind of mix and match those permission levels really easily, and you can add team members as you go. All right, so back to the welcome screen. So it all gets started by creating a campaign. So this is how we're going to use it. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to my own glossary. Equipment we're going to need to get this done. If you got a webcam, if you got a mobile phone, that's all you need. There's no more fancy camera equipment necessary. If you do have a fancy DSLR or you have pre-shot video, you can also use that. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I really recommend that if you got the webcam, that's going to be the easiest. I'm going to show you, you're going to see exactly why that's the easiest way to do it. And that's what I would suggest for you and your team. So let's go ahead by creating a campaign. In ThankView, there's a bunch of different campaign types, all of which have a little bit of a different use case. So thank yous, exactly what it sounds like. You know, just straightforward, being able to send gratitude and really show people you care. Appeals and solicitations, obviously if you're looking to raise money or raise awareness of things, you can use this campaign type. This campaign type is also really good because you can embed giving forms, whether you work with Scale Funder or GiveButter or EverTrue, you can go ahead and drop those giving forms right into the ThankView page. And also you can drop other forms, which I'm going to show you today. And for the purpose of this, I'm dropping in my calendar so the you, which I'm going to send, you as the donor, you would actually be able to book time on my calendar, and we'd be able to jump on the phone or jump on a Zoom and actually talk face to face. Video requests, we'll go into this as well near the end, but that's really simple and straightforward. Of course, that's being able to request videos, as I mentioned previously. Events, looking at RSVP for events or share post-event updates, that's great. Updates is great for leadership. If you're looking to do sequential messaging, especially now with a lot of things happening on campus and at your organization, you might want to be sending those updates regularly. And then you have the ability to also automate birthday and gift anniversary messaging. So if you have those key dates from your database, pull them into ThankView, and then we'll just deliver on those respective dates. This one we're not going to get into, but if you are interested, dynamic personalization allows you to take a single video, and then we can naturally insert details about the specific recipient right into the video. So for example, for me, on the billboard behind me might say, "Hi JD," and then on a banner across the campus it might say, "Thank you for your gift of $5,000." And then if if it was Matt, say, "Congratulations," or "Hi Matt, thank you for your gift of $10,000." Matt, you're very, very generous. But if you are interested in that, we're not going to dive into it for this purpose today, but that's also available. So I've already created a campaign. So here we go. So again, for the purpose of this demonstration, campaigns, let me even back up further. ThankView is a lot like an email client. So if you ever send out an email through a Constant Contact or MailChimp or MyEmma, it's going to be very similar. We're going to create a campaign, choose our recipients, define the look and feel, and then of course in our case we're going to create the videos. So what I would recommend is that each gift officer create their own campaign when they go and venture to do this and send out their thank yous or their updates. So I've gone ahead here. Let's click in. So the first thing we're going to do is add our recipients. A few ways we can do this. First and easiest way, most popular way, is uploading a spreadsheet. So if you have that from your hard drive or from your database or CRM, you can pull that in. I have pretty much everyone that's on the call here today or on the webinar. So here you see it actually knows what the columns are. We can send this via email or text message. So if you wanted to deliver on a text message, we can do that as well. And also you can pull in other information. So in this case, I've got the company, but you see I can also pull in gift designation, class year, years giving, the college they were in if you're a university, and you can also add custom merge fields. So if we don't have it here, you can go ahead and add some merge fields in there. Great. I can also manually add people if I want to one-off, just send one-off. I can choose from my contacts. So if there's anyone that's in here that I want to send to, so I can just go ahead and click and send there. And then the best thing is you can also just save lists. So once we have this list, so this is my webinar list, I could save it as that, or I could grab other lists. So maybe I would also suggest each one of your gift officers upload their list of their portfolio, save it so they can use it over and over again. They don't have to constantly be uploading it. There we go. So a few things about this page. First, you're going to be seeing this score here. That's the engagement score. We're going to go into it when we get to the metrics, but essentially it's exactly what it sounds like. The more engaged the user is, the more they watch, the more they reply, share, respond, the higher the score, and of course, lower the score if they don't interact. And that aggregates over time. So as you send thank yous over time, you'll actually see that, that star score go up and down. Hopefully only up, but you know, it is what it is. And you're also possibly going to see some red names. That means that this email is undeliverable for a few different reasons. If it's in red, I can click and it shows that this email bounced. So if it bounced, that means it's no good, we can't send to it. You can always go in there and update it and see if that works. And if it's grayed out, it means that person has unsubscribed from ThankView. So if they do want to resubscribe, you can resubscribe them, but this also will just say, hey, I'm not going to send this to this person, even if you create a video for them. All right. And for anyone that's following along, either at home, you know, doing this along, or if you're just watching, we're going through the steps at the top here. So just 5 simple steps. Now we set up the elements of your delivery. Do we want to send it in a nice branded envelope? Do you want to send it as a GIF? I'm Team GIF, you might be Team GIF, don't kill me. Or you got the thumbnail here. I want to go ahead and send it the envelope. Now as we roll down the page, you're choosing elements like the font that everything is delivered in, the subject line, using those merge fields, so I can personalize it that way. A little pre-header copy that's going to come in the email, who it's coming from, who should receive replies. Maybe you want your whole team to get the replies back, because as we'll see, it's going to be a group participation. You can actually send me back a written or video response, and then those will come back not only to my email, but also they'll be saved in the metrics. One thing that's not shown here is that you can actually also, we can pop in your email domain. So if you're Boston University, we can actually have the email come from bu.edu. Then finally, if you allow them to share it off to Facebook, you have the choice of what the share copy looks like. If you are up there in Quebec or in France or any other French-speaking place, you can change the delivery so everything arrives in French. We'll also be adding Spanish to this option list as well. All right, last step before we create our videos. So since we chose the envelope, we are able to go through the options. So these are some custom ones we've made here, but we also have ones for special holidays and just different branding, different colors. Again, we can always build ones that look exactly like your branding. And then you can choose what the envelope says. In this case, it says, thinking of you, and you can choose, you know, how you want their name to appear on there, or if you don't even want their name on there at all. I'm gonna go ahead with first name. And as I roll down the page, you now have 2 options as to either add a button. So maybe I want, of course, why is that? There we go. So if I want to add a button, a call to action button. So underneath the video, there would be a button, which in this case would drive you back to this Zoom where I'm throwing a virtual happy hour this Friday. So maybe I just want them to click, sign up there. But for the purpose of today, I want to show you, it says giving form. You can really embed a lot of different things using ThankView. So I've actually embedded my calendar. So when you get your ThankView, you'll actually be able to set up a time and date to connect with me. And that's what a gift officer could do as well. Finally, there's a little written aspect that can also be added. So this lives, again, underneath the video, and you can personalize it with merge fields. So hi, first name, I want to personally reach out and see how you're doing. You can also add links very easily. You can format things kind of the way you want it. So this is also, this kind of makes ThankView really great for updates. Maybe the gift officer wants to deliver a bunch of news that's happening with the organization. You can do that all with ThankView as well. Finally, we have these secondary buttons. Do I want them to reply back? Do I want them to download and share? Of course, in this case I do, but if I didn't, I could just toggle them on and off very easily. Finally, and I apologize if you can hear my daughter crying in the background. She's trying to take a nap. Finally, if you do anything with retargeting pixels or tracking pixels, come on, Smokey, I'm in the middle of something. You can add retargeting and tracking pixels right into your platform. So it makes it really easy to, if you wanted to then retarget people with another message on Facebook or Instagram, you can do that here. So I'm talking a lot. Let's see how this is all going to look. Fantastic. So this is the branded landing page. Again, this can be designed to look like your organization's look and feel. Here we have our envelope. Then we have our message. And since I embedded the my calendar, here you go. You can actually see my calendar right there. I can also check how it looks on a tablet versus a phone. Looks real nice. And I can also eyeball it to see that's to Adam, that's to Alan, Alex, and I can see that everything looks right. Okay, great. All right, now we're at the fun part. So what I would suggest also is everything I just did in terms of your campaign setup, you can duplicate campaigns. So if you wanted to just create the same campaign, use it over and over again, you can skip everything I just did. But now we're at the video builder. So there's 3 steps. We have our intro theme. This is where it's kind of like the opening credits. It's an optional option for you that kind of allows you to put a little something fun before the video message we're about to create. Then of course we get to the recording. This is where we actually do the personalization. And then we have the option of adding additional video and some overlays. So I'll get to that once we finish these steps. So I've already actually gone ahead and created one here. So with this option, this is just one of the templates. There are all these different templates that you can choose from. Of course, this updates kind of show you, you can choose where the option is there. Here to hello, so let's go back to there. What's also really nice is I can play with the fonts and I can add a little bit of music. So let's see how this all looks. All right, I mean, who doesn't love Smokey? You know, he's been a little bit of a pain in the butt. So now that we've chosen that, now we're gonna move on to this step. So this is really the magic of ThankView. This is where the gift officer is really gonna add that personal touch and the human connection. So the platform is really malleable and easy to use because I can go right down this list, record a video, move to the next person, to the next person, to the next, or I could group people, or I could simply send everyone the same video. So of course, for the purpose of this, I want to personalize these messages. The other thing I could do, let's see if I have any similar names. Oh, there we go. So maybe I wanted to send the same message to everyone named Courtney. No need to be totally personalized. I can select them all and go, hi, Courtney, thank you and only you for supporting the school. Courtney is none the wiser. I'm sorry, Courtney. Well, actually, let's go ahead and use the Courtneys here as an example. So now that we have who we want to record for, we choose how we want to record it. We can use our webcam or again, your mobile phone. Works on iPhone, Android, iPad. There's no application necessary. You just use the mobile website to record. Maybe you already have a video created that you want to upload from your hard drive. Here's a video earlier of me and Sunny when she wasn't crying. Or you have the option of your video library. So in your library, these are all your videos that you've created. There's no limit. You can see we have 22,000 videos in our library, but you also make it really easy. You can name them, tag them, make them easy to find. In this case, here are the ones that are tagged thanks. Here are ones that are tagged donor. And I could click in and see a little bit more information. That's a pig dancing to Rihanna. We won't watch that today. Finally, if someone replies back to your ThankView, the replies come right back into this tab here. I have a feeling this is about the Rihanna pig. Nope. We'll get to those answers here in a bit. All right, but let's get back to the recording. I'm gonna activate my webcam, make sure my hair looks good. And now I see that I'm recording for the Courtneys. I can also see over here that I'm recording for the Courtneys. But I see that in my notes column, I have no information because I don't have a note on you guys. So I can actually go ahead and change what is displayed there. And I'm gonna go ahead, let's see, do I have anything else? Nope, I have no information on you guys, so I don't have anything else to display on you. So let's go ahead and just record. Sure, the hair looks good. Hey there, Courtney, JD here, your favorite gift officer, I'm sure. And I'm just reaching out because I wanted to check on you, see how you and the family are doing. Obviously, these are really kind of concerning and scary times, but just know that we are thinking about you here at the school. And I'd love to grab some time with you to connect. I put my calendar down there below. So if you want to go ahead, find some 30 minutes that work for you. 30 minutes, I just kind of would love to catch you up on the phone, tell you what's going on with us here at the school, and answer any questions you might have. Also, we're having a little virtual happy hour on Friday. There's a link down there below. You can check that out as well. Courtney, thinking of you and the family. Hope you guys are staying safe. I put a little video together after this showing you some of the students here before they left. just to up your spirits, and yeah, stay safe. So there you go, just that simple. If I didn't like the video, if I screwed up, it's very easy to delete the video and do it again. Here, I'm going to head, choose your thumbnail. I could add closed captioning. I could change the thumbnail. I could trim the video. Maybe I kind of screwed up the beginning or the end. I could trim that out. Or I can click, and I'm immediately going on and recording for the next person in my list. So I actually want to go ahead and find, choose something where I can kind of show you this other option. So if you do pull in those other fields, in this case, like the designation of a gift, you can use that to also segment. So maybe I want to reach out to my donors who gave to the Student Emergency Fund. Hey there, your gift officer, JD Beebe here, and I just want to give you an update to what's happening with the funds that you graciously gave to the Student Emergency Fund. Because of you, 1,000 of our students have been able to get 3 hot meals a day, and many of them we've been able to get them back home, whether keeping them in a hotel beforehand or be able to get them safely on an airplane so they can spend this quarantine with their families. So thank you for that. We couldn't have done it without you. Really appreciate it, and I'd love to catch up with you. I've left my calendar down there below. You can go ahead, click, find 30 minutes. Would love the chance to talk with you. There's also a little video of some students here coming up next, just to lighten your spirits. And that's it. Stay safe and take care. So again, you see how fast and easy this is. And then for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and select everyone that I haven't recorded for. So there's this nice little prompt that says, do you only want to select the recipients without a video, or do I want to override everything and record this new video for all recipients? I want to go ahead and just send to the ones that aren't selected. So you see everyone without a video is selected now. Hey there, everyone. Gift Officer JD here, and I'm reaching out because I am really thinking about you right now and just would love to know how you and the family are doing. So to that end, I'm going ahead and left my calendar down below. Go ahead and find 30 minutes on your calendar. If you have the time and interest, I'd love to jump on, share updates about what's happening with the school, and hear how you and the family are doing. Additionally, we're doing a little virtual happy hour this Friday. There's a link down there. You can click that. But if none of those things, if nothing else, go ahead and press the reply button down there and send me back a video telling me how you're doing. I'd love to just, if nothing else, just see your shining face and hopefully know that everything is okay. If everything is not okay, of course, we are also here for you. There's a little video coming up next of some of the students here from campus that I just wanted to share to brighten your spirits. And that's it. So, hey, I'm really thinking about you. Hope to connect soon, and take care. So, in the 5 minutes since we've been doing this, we now have some videos that are completely personalized, some that are somewhat personalized based on a segment, and then a generic video that will go out to the rest of the audience. Great. Now I have the option of adding on that second video. So I keep on mentioning the second video. With the sequencing, you can personalize the first part of your video. So maybe all I want to do is say, hi, Matt, and then I want to snap cut to the second video. That's one way you can do it. In this case, I'm just adding another video of our team, saying thank you. Go ahead. And finally, I can also add overlays. So we have a bunch of generic overlays for different occasions. Congratulations, happy graduation, welcome back. We can also create custom overlays for you as well. You can see here that I have coronavirus updates. So if I want to do that, a donor care day, I'll go ahead and add this one. So now I save it, and I can actually preview the sequence. Hey there, everyone. Gift Office Experience, and that's it. So, hey, I'm really thinking about you. Hope to connect soon, and take care.
From all of us at prestigious university, thank you!
And then a little logo lock up there at the end, which would be your logo. So already you can see the video coming together without any editing necessary. And if I want to see different versions, I can click through and kind of see how the different versions looked. All right. So We've now gone through the setup. We've gone through the recording and the creation period. Now we get to the sending. So on the send page, you have the ability to send yourself a test. Maybe you don't want these all to go out. You want to see how it looks before it goes. You can go ahead and send yourself a test. Woohoo, all right. Or go ahead and select the people you want to send to. I've selected everyone. I now have the ability to schedule these for any time of the upcoming year. So if you want these to go out on a specific date, you can. But of course, I want everyone to get them now. All right. That's Uni the Unicorn saying you have done it. Congratulations. So everyone that is on the webinar, or most everyone that's on the webinar, you should be receiving those in just a few minutes. So check your email. And also, this is group participation. I know it's me a lot of doing the talking, but go ahead if you get it, especially on your phone, flip on the camera and send me back a video. I'd love to receive a video back from you. And actually, let me tell the team that I just sent them because I think they're going to add some too. 18, please reply with your videos. All right, great. So that's the whole process. Everything I just did is exactly what your gift officer can do if they're a signed in user on the platform. But let's assume maybe that they are not a signed in user on the platform. Again, that's going to be the easiest way to do it, but maybe you only want to grab one video from each gift officer and then use those videos to send out to their respective portfolios. Again, I think this is the best way to do it, but I'm going to show you the other way just because. Let's go ahead and create a video request. I'm just going to say video request. Now you see there's fewer steps in this campaign. So I'll go in, add my audience. Now this time on the setup page, while it looks similar, as we scroll down, this is actually asking for instructions. So maybe I want to say, hi, gift officer, please record a message, Jesus, for your portfolio donors. My favorite part, due dates. Hey, I need this back by the 10th. Actually, I lied. My favorite part is we call it automated follow-ups. I call it the auto pestering. So if we don't get this back before, 3 days before it's due, I can send a reminder and I can send up to 3 reminders. So here I'm going to say, hem. I think that's how you spell it. And then finally, 1 day before you still haven't done it, good grief. And I cannot spell. There we go. Good grief. All right. So that's all the steps there is. And then from here, you would just quickly be able to schedule these out. So I'm going to send myself one. All right. So that's it for the video requests. So again, this is an option to you. Video requests for most campaign or for most accounts, you may have it on your account. If you do not see the video request campaign in your account, reach out to our customer success team at success@thankview.com. They can add that to your account. All right. Now, while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead back onto this page. And already I can see in real time that this campaign has already received a 27.5% open rate. Fantastic. I can click into that. And this jumps me over to my metrics page. So now on my metrics page, I can see I sent 153 out. So far, 45 have been opened. 28 have clicked through. And I can actually see who starts watching, who finishes, total views, the average view completion, who's clicking, sharing, downloading, replying. Come on, guys, no replies? Come on. Papa needs some replies. And you can also see where in the country your audience is watching. This is going to take a second just to load. This takes a few more minutes than the metrics as we see it here. And then you're also going to see that engagement score. So I can see that I have 27 of you are already high engagers. I can see what device you're watching on. I can see the approximate gender breakdown. You do not need to bring in genders into the platform. We just run it through an API and make an approximation so we can kind of see what that looks like. And if you bring in that birthday data, which I highly recommend as well, you can actually start to see the engagement by age bracket. A lot of people think this is only popular with young folks. We've actually found the opposite to be true. It's popular with 18 to 24, then it kind of dips down, and as you get older, it actually becomes more popular. So things you learn with the platform. And then finally, I can see the recorders on this campaign. But maybe I want to see metrics across all my campaigns. There we go. So now we see all of my campaigns, where my audience is across the country, and the open rate. Again, our partners usually see around 15, 60% open rates. So really, really high, sometimes even higher than that, especially on giving days where they're stewarding in real time. But really fantastic stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and check my inbox. So before I check out the video that we sent ourselves, I'm actually gonna look at that video request. So here I get the request. ThankView has requested a video. Hi JD, please record a message for your portfolio donors. Don't mind if I do. Again, as a recipient of a request, I don't have to have a login. I don't have to know what ThankView is. I get my prompt. I see it's due April 10th. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. JD here, your favorite gift officer. And I've been in Oklahoma, but sometimes going to Florida. You know why. But anyway, I'm thinking about you. Hope you guys are doing well. And this is going to ruin me financially. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch Tiger King. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. So just like that, I have recorded my message and I've sent it back. So as I mentioned, a nice thing about that is all your video replies come right back into your account. So I can see that I'm already receiving some replies here. Oh, let's check it out.
So that's what that looks like.
Hey JD, I'm from Chicagoland.
Thank you, Pamela. And I can see some other people on my team here. There's Dom.
Hey JD, Dom here. Thanks for checking in. We're all staying safe and just doing our best to get through this tough time.
I'll give you one guess, his favorite hockey team. And Lena, of course.
Hi JD, I'm glad my donation is able to go a long way at prestigious university. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing the best I can, managing at home, and hopefully we'll get through this. Bye.
So great. So you can see that those things are updating in real time. And then let's say maybe one of your strategies is you're going to collect a bunch of videos from all your gift officers, and then you want to put them into a big montage. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and select 3 videos we have here. Confirm the selection. Add a little crossfade.
Hi JD. Hopefully we'll get through this. Bye.
That's what that looks like.
Hey JD. Hi.
So you can see very quickly how easy that is. I'm going to combine them. And voila, now we have a new video. Oh God, let's keep doing here.
Hey JD, thanks so much for checking in on me. During these times, I've really gotten into gardening. I have this nice guy over here. It's called a green plant. And this is a basil plant that kind of looks like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
That's one of my other co-founders and design director. And of course, Austin, thank you for sending your in.
Hi JD, this is great. Is there a chance that we can customize the banner ourselves?
The banners, oh, the overlays. Yes, you can talk with our team about that. We can work on that together. So, did I miss anything? Oh, I guess let's go ahead. If you hadn't seen your video, oh man, a lot of you started replying, so thank you. So, oh, got 2 big replies, look at that. So again, here is how the video, in this case, we sent it via email. This is how it will appear in your inbox. So you can see, hey JD here, checking on you. There's that little pre-header copy there. I can click either this button or the envelope. It's gonna bring me over to this experience. And there is our video. Hey there, everyone. So this is also all responsive. So again, if you're watching on your phone or a smaller screen, it all kind of adjusts to the size of your screen. Let me put a better thumbnail than that. Officer GD. Realizing there's no such thing as a good thumbnail update. That's what I've come to learn with this company. I also see the message down here. In this case, here's my virtual happy hour. I suppose you could actually sign up for this if you wanted to. 1 o'clock's a little aggressive on the happy hour, but I mean, what is time anymore? And as I roll down here, as you can see, since I've embedded my my calendar, I can go in and actually just book time with myself right now. And voila. So again, as your gift officer, that would be a really great way to collect RSVPs to set up some time to talk with their donors. Again, we're showing this as a calendar embed. This embed could be a giving form. It could be a survey. We are partnered with Ruffalo Noah Levitz, so you can actually drop in. They have a lot of surveying functionality. You can drop your surveys right into this experience. So with that, that's about it, folks. It's really, you know, everything I did. I know maybe I make it look like a breeze, but honestly, you go through this, you do it once, you're gonna learn every little thing. I purposely wear no sleeves to show there's nothing hidden up them. But yeah, that's the process. I encourage you to get this in front of your team. Another resource to you, if you're thinking, yeah, this is great, I want to show this to my team, but how am I going to get them to do this? We have this walkthrough. So everything I just did, this walkthrough, which you again can find, if you click, mine is J, it'll have the first letter of your name in there. Click down, walk through, and this walks through every single step that we went through today. Even goes into more steps. So you can very easily kind of jump to the part that you need help with, watch that part of the video, or again, encourage your gift officers to do the same. We also have training twice a week with the customer success team. So if you're interested in that, again, reach out to success@thankview.com. We'd be happy to show you how that works. So, whoop. We did that, we did that, we did that. It's time for questions. All right, so let me now hop over. We got a few different spots that we're answering these. I'm gonna start with the chat, why not? All right. Oh, and my teammate, Delaney, she's already on it. Delaney, everyone, she's one of our fantastic customer success managers, and she's been an absolute dream helping me answer all these questions as we go. Let's just go up here. Is ThankView compatible with Graduate platforms, and in what way? We don't have a direct integration with Graduate at the moment. Of course, we're always looking to expand our partnerships and integrations, but currently we do not have a direct integration with them. Of course, you can always port information back and forth. Again, as I mentioned, we do have a partnership with Ruffalo Noah Levitz, so we do integrate into their campus call or their RNL Engage platform. So after your phone-a-thon students make a call and get a gift or a pledge, you can automatically send out thank yous right from their interface. We're also working to make that compatible with their Scale Funder platform. We do also work with Evertrue. You can take all your thank you data and automatically push it to Evertrue if that's your thing. And as I mentioned, with the giving forms, we're pretty compatible with pretty much every giving form. There's an example I'll share afterwards with a company called Give Butter. We're real big fans of them. Really easy to drop their giving form right into the experience. What is the possibility of using another language? We are in Wales and many of our donors speak Welsh. I'm not even Dulch. I know I was in Wales once and I saw that sign where the name of the town is like 50 characters. It's crazy. So in terms of that, just reach out. We could probably do it. Honestly, we could probably make it happen. We need your help because we do not. I'm not going to likely find a Welsh proofreader. Can we add more images or logos in the message? I think what you're referring to, and Jennifer, correct me if I'm wrong, is in the message here. Currently, we do not support putting other messages or images or logos in here. But Jennifer, if you want to reach out, you can send me an email, jd@thankview.com, describing in more detail what you're looking for. We can help you out. We are all smoky. Yes, I agree. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, how do you see your partners utilizing the platform across campus? Development, of course, but how about their communications team, admissions, student activities, athletics, others? Yeah, absolutely. ThankView, we've kind of designed it in a way that your whole campus can take advantage of it. So with the platform, the way we kind of set it up is that each department or each group would have their own portal. And what's nice is that you can toggle between these portals from this page. So I can actually jump over. This is a campaign we had for, we did a Christmas Carol. We turned into a thank you carol. You can check out our Facebook page for that. Or of course I could, actually it's April Fool's. Last year for April Fool's, we turned thank you into thank Hugh. And the entire page was themed Hugh Grant. And Hugh was the one sending every video through the platform. At the end of the April Fool's, it failed miserably and we went out of business. But of course that was a joke. But to answer your question more seriously, we can get all of your different departments with their own account, with their own limits, so contact limits, team members kind of build their own teams and do that. It is priced differently, so if you are interested in that, please reach out to us either at success@thankview.com, or again, you can send me emails at jd@thankview.com. Erica asked, is ThankView completely cloud-based? There's no software to be installed. Nope, no software at all. The only thing you'll need to install if you don't is, what the heck's it? You basically, if you're using your webcam, you need to say that we have access to your webcam. But, and it's, I guess, Flash on your computer, but you almost certainly have Flash on your computer. When you say the text, where's that text? Where's that text on the virtual envelope? Oh, when you say, oh, well, Robert, hopefully I answered that question. The text, then when we previewed it, you saw that it lived right there in the envelope. One thing I didn't do was do line breaks. So maybe I wanted to say, dear Robert, and I want a line break, you know, this invitation is for you. We could do that as well. What do you suggest as an ideal video length? I'm a little long. I tend to be a little verbose. But, you know, we find that 30 seconds, 45 seconds, it really depends on the message. You know, we have partners who have sent out, you know, 10-minute videos, but it's totally worthwhile because there's 10 minutes of really good content there. But if you're just connecting, you want to say thank you, you want to express something, under a minute's totally fine. And it just makes it also easier to get through a lot of videos. How can we record the videos as contact reports? How can we record the videos as contact reports in our donor CRM after they are sent? Oh, let me show you that. So, on your metrics page, actually let's jump in this way. This will be easier. Oh, I'm actually in thank you. Well, this is fine then. So on your page here, right here, you can export the metrics. So you can export them as per email campaign or on a recipient level. You can kind of choose there. Or if you want to print the metrics, you just wanted to bring kind of overall metrics to a meeting, you can go ahead, print it or save it as a PDF. Maybe make it look nice, look real nice for you. How do you see those metrics? Is the ThankView platform connected to our CRM? So is that a column of data we would need to update for each mail campaign? All these metrics, all the metrics that you're seeing through our platform are metrics generated on ThankView. So if you are pulling in information, really it's just that, you know, the contact information, we're generating the rest of this. The location data we actually pull via your IP address. So it's an approximation. It's not always perfect, but it kind of shows you, based on our IP, where that audience is. Sometimes there's false negatives with this. It shows that we have a lot of fans in Philadelphia. That's where Verizon is headquartered, and a lot of IP traffic goes through Philadelphia. So not perfect, but an approximation. Can you address pricing? I'm a consultant, and will be the first question they ask suggest when using ThankView. Sure, we have pricing of all different stripes, and you know, I can't say one price. It starts anywhere from $5,000 and up, and it really becomes dependent on the amount of branding, the contacts, the team levels. We do a lot kind of in the demo to kind of understand your needs, and then we can build the solution that you need. And of course, Ariel, please reach out. We'd love to talk more and understand what your clients are looking for, and again, talk about how we can provide the best solution. More about pricing. If you are interested in talking all about that, thankview.com/demo, or you can go to the website, set up a demo. That's where, again, we're going to learn everything about you and your organization, and we can customize and tailor the platform for you. Just to that end, we do everything usually on annual packages, but given that COVID has really kind of screwed up a lot of things, we're a lot more flexible in how we can work with you. So again, sign up for a demo. You'll talk to a great person on my team, and we'll get the solution you need. Can you go over the tracking pixels thing again? Yes. So let's jump in. And again, if you don't have questions, you don't want to stay, I'm going to be sharing this recording afterwards. Thank you so much for sticking around, but I am going to address every question before we leave. All right. So you asked tracking pixel. So a tracking pixel it's a line of code, it's a snippet of code. It can be used if you want to know that someone, if you want to track it within your Google Analytics or your analytics platform, you can drop a tracking pixel here. So oftentimes tracking pixels in that way are used on like e-commerce sites for conversion tracking. So I know if you boop, 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 you press this button, there's a tracking pixel on that button. It says confirmed, the sale has gone through. So for you, if you wanted to track this in your analytics, you can drop a tracking pixel of that nature in there. Or if you want to retarget people, retargeting pixels are for advertising. So everyone that sees your ThankView, maybe you then want them to get a message on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google display ads. You can also do that as well. Is there an integration with Blackbaud CRM? Aaron, I've been knocking on that door for a long time. I'm working on it. We're very easy to use with Blackbaud, with Lucy and all those folks, but currently we do not have a direct integration with them. I am doing my darndest to make that happen. So Aaron, that's my promise to you. I'm going to keep on trying and knock on table. I'm going to get that to you. Can we embed forms and have CT buttons in all campaigns? Rahid, great question. Currently, you can only embed a form in the appeal and solicitation campaign. That's likely to change. In terms of the call to action button, that's every campaign. You can drop that every campaign except for video requests, because that's just not the function of that campaign. Can the videos be linked into a feed? Graduate, Facebook, Instagram, absolutely. So every video in your library, and we're working on this functionality to make this easier too. Every video in your library, and actually, here's a creepy, this is me as Hugh Grant.
Oh, hello, yes. It is hi, Hugh Grant.
Yeah, really convincing. So I can simply download this video.
Oh, hello, yeah.
And I can drop it. It's gonna be nightmares. You can drop that on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you'd like. We are working on ways to just make even that posting even quicker from this page. Do you have all plans to develop an app? Do we have any plans to develop an app? I've been recording videos on my phone because it's better than my webcam. Uploading videos from my phone has proven to be more tedious and take a good chunk of time. Currently, we do not have a plan to be recording from our, to create an application. Katrina, the reason for that is it's an entirely different code base. It'd have to be maintained separately from the code base we're building here. And we are really trying to do everything we can to make the mobile experience as good as it can be. If what you're experiencing is upload times or uploading delays, that might be something to check on your Wi-Fi or your connection, because the Wi-Fi strength will definitely affect how good the upload time is. But Katrina, also, if you want to get to more detail about that, again, success@thankview.com or jd@thankview.com. Be happy to learn more about how we can make that experience better for you. All right, hopping over to these questions. Will this recording be shared? Yes. Minnesota, yes. Las Vegas, yes. How do you see your partners utilizing the platform across their campus? Oh, you already asked that question? Oh, you already asked that question? George, JD, yes, George, I'm all ears. Did not receive, and I think I was grayed out in a previous example. Can you help? Yes, and I remember I remember who you are, and I will resubscribe you to our list. You may have received a thank you from us in the past, and you just said, I want to unsubscribe from this. So no problem, I will resend it to you. Is this training informative section recorded? Absolutely, Francis. You're gonna get everything after this is done. I'll probably be able to send it to you within an hour or so. When someone responds with a video of their own, can we download those and share them on social media? Can this only be used for future thank yous? So I think I may have answered this, but I'll go into more detail. Well, let me actually switch over. Ooh, I want to see. Okay, is this the one? Aha, look at that. Oh, no, this is another thank you. I can't. This is the problem also when you name all of your portals the same name. It's hard to know which one is which. Okay, this is ours. So when someone, when you send a video back in response, there is a button that the person is clicking that says you give the right to you as the user of ThankView to use this video in whatever manner that you see fit. So you do have the permission by them selecting that to then use that video how you want. To your question, yes, you can grab all these videos again, download them, and then pop them on whatever channel you want. Again, we're working on making that process easier as well. Alexa, who we contact to inquire about pricing? I'm going to just jump here. Go to thankview.com. Click on the set up a demo button. That's where we're going to, it's going to be no more than half an hour of your time really spent learning about you and your organization, Alexa, or whomever is interested. You jump on there, 30 minutes, we show you everything, we talk through all the scenarios, we kind of size out your need, and they will provide you with pricing. So again, I would go to thankview.com/demo, that's the direct link, or you can go to thankview.com, and there's a bunch of buttons, you can't miss it. So I believe if there are no other questions, and Delaney, again, thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry to make you a panelist. But if there are no other questions, I just want to say thank you so much. This has been really great. This is the second time we've done this webinar. We're going to continue to do this. So if there are other things you want to learn about, if there's other, what I'll also be sending around is links to previous webinars on the topic of getting your leadership to use ThankView to send out updates, how to turn your giving day, if you've canceled or postponed your giving day, into a donor care day, so to make it focus all on the stewardship of just reaching out and saying how much your donors mean to you. And we also did one on if your commencement is canceled, how again you can use this platform to do something special for your seniors. Another link I'm going to be sending around is tutorial videos. So everything I just mentioned, plus this, I do it in 6 minutes or less. So if you want the TL, too long didn't read version, I have those videos. I'll send those along with a follow-up email afterwards as well. And that's it. I mean, half you stuck around for this whole time, so thank you so much. We got 2 minutes left. Hey, Matt. Great, thank you so much. Would love to work with you guys at Penn State. And great to see you on here. Really appreciate it. Everyone, have a safe Wednesday. Hope you get through the rest of this week and through the rest of your quarantine with you and your family safe. Obviously, these are weird times, but again, we're here to help in whatever ways we can. And I'm going to continually put out more and more webinars, answer more and more questions. Again, you can always reach out to me, jd@thankview.com right there. Jeannie, I will give Sunny a kiss when she wakes up. Thank you. And Smokey, wherever he is, I think he's lounging about. But that's it. Thank you, folks. Really appreciate your time. Again, if you need anything, jd@thankview.com, thankview.com/demo to set up a demo to get some pricing, or success@thankview.com if you want to add any features to your platform that you don't have already. Take care, be well, and talk to you soon. Bye.